Oh, this will be exciting. We got live twins with Labrynth. Is that a good mix-up or what? I guess that's going to be the hybrid to be going into. That's a Royal Kisakil. Your eyes do not deceive you. The first twin you want to summon is going to be the pink one if you're going first, because that's going to be the first one you trigger. So you're going to trigger the pink link to be able to draw one. Very good. If you're going second, you might want to summon the blue one first so that you could pop a card in the field instead. Now we're going to make Trouble Sunny. VTubers unite. Trouble Sunny is... What the heck are you doing? Jumping off the field already? To make another? What? Is that a combo? Why would we want to get you... Okay, sure. We want a Trouble Sunny in the graveyard. Some may see that as a bit wasteful, but I'm sure we did that for good reason. Terraforming, grabbing the Hidden City. Hidden City could grab a Subterra card. That's going to trigger the Frost to draw one card. You add a card, I draw a card. Now we have Ash. The newly drawn Ash can negate your Hidden City mate. Let's go. Every card is shiny. Yes, and we interviewed Haas, and Haas said that this requires... It could require $2,000 to $5,000 per ultra rare royal if you're specifically trying to get that. So if you have a royal ultra rare, that's a good card. That's about $2,000 value. We pop in, we draw in. Now the Pioneerial, what the heck does this even do? This is a Subterra card? What the? If a monster is sent from your opponent's hand or deck to the graveyard, you can special summon this face down. If this card's flipped face up, you can target 2 cards on the field, destroy them. Okay. Leela, Kisakil get poppin'. We have Field Spell flipping up the Guru. Guru is going to be searching, and Permanence is going to negate the search. You are searching nothing. We're also going to Chain Link 3, Welcome Labrynth, to summon a Labrynth monster from the deck. What is that going to be? The lovely Labrynth waiting for us to make a monster leave the field from a normal trap, which will trigger her effect to pop a card on the field and in the hand, or another card in the field. So that's going to trigger the lovely Labrynth right there with the Dogmatica Punishment. The Entis is also going to pop a card in the field. So one Dogmatica Punishment is going to pop 3 cards. One in the field, one in the field, one in the hand with the lovely Labrynth. And just like that, we're going to Trap Trick during the end phase, banishing a Welcome Labrynth to grab another Welcome Labrynth. Only with the field spell will we be able to pop a card in the field with the effect of the Welcome Labrynth. Trouble Sunny in the graveyard is going to non-targeting send a card in the field to the graveyard, getting rid of the Solemn Strike. Kisakil summoning Leela. Leela popping the other card on the field. Not even flipping up Rivalry because everything on the field is a fiend. We have Lovely Labrynth, Royal Lovely Labrynth, setting a Welcome Labrynth from the graveyard back on the field. Not quite lethal damage, and now we do have lethal. Wait, we don't have another Lovely. If we played a second Lovely, this would have been lethal damage, but because we're playing twins, maybe we are not playing double Lovely. We now got the Field Spell. Field Spell states that on a non-Labrynth trap activation, we're going to summon a Labrynth monster from the hand or graveyard. And just like that, that was nuts. Royal Labrynth deck. I did a poll yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago. I think it was the day of. And the poll was, is Runick a problem? Just in general. Is it good for the game? Is it healthy? Do we want this in the game? Ooh. His deck is built to beat Runick. He's got double Eradicator Epidemic Virus. If you activate Trap Trick, you could set any trap. That trap's going to be activatable, but then you can only activate one trap that turn afterward. Let's go. Pop in that Mo Yi. And that's going to send Entis. Entis will then pop the token. Begone token, Begone Mo Yi. Freezing Curses will special summon. When you special summon, you do not mill off your opponent's deck. This will discard, searching for the Runick Fountain. Runick Fountain will allow us to activate our Runick spells during the opponent's turn from the hand. We're going to pop a back row, targeting the Trap Trick activating, setting a trap from the deck, setting, what the heck is that? Full Force Virus. Tribute a Dark with 2,000 or more defense. Look at your opponent's hand. All monsters they control, all cards they draw until the end of their 3rd turn. Destroy all monsters with 1,500 or less defense. Heck, wait. You have triple viruses in the back row, but no way to activate them. Draw 2 at the fountain. Oh my Jesus. Draw into Emergence. This is nuts. Think of any deck you're playing. Does it like to draw? Does it like to pop back row? Does it like to negate monsters? Does it like to exceed, link, synchro with a level 2, 3, or a 4? Does it like to play Yu-Gi-Oh? Then you want to play Runick in your deck. Triggering the Chang Yang. I mean, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Chang Yang banish a card in the field and in the graveyard. This is not fair. Oh, Waking the Dragon. Waking the Dragon. That could be something. That's his chance. Banishing the Sangan. Also drawing how many cards? Draw 2, banish Sangan, banish a card in the graveyard. This is disgusting. Oh my god. Chang Yang Runick control. Absolute insanity. Oh look, draw 2. Like, it's not even a big deal. So what? I draw 2. What deck doesn't draw 2, 3 whenever they want? Now, are you ready to wake the dragon? Waking the Dragon has been destroyed. Now, if this set card leaves the field because of your opponent, it gets to summon any monster from your deck or extra deck. Get ready. It is about to be triggered. Chang Yang's going to be Chain Link 2, which means whatever he summons is going to get banished by Chang Yang. Oh my god. It has to be like unaffected by Chang Yang. That's literally going to get banished before even activating. It can't even activate. It can't even act. It's already off the field. Whoop. It's gone. And it's gone. Not even Waking the Dragon can stop this. Holy shite. He's main decking Cosmic Cyclone for the mirror match, which is also, like I said, I talked about best card to main deck, which is going to be in general, going to be Cosmic Cyclone. Coral Dragon, what'd I say? You like the Synchro, Link, Exceed? You could do so with the Fusion. There's no downside. For some reason, there's no summoning restrictions, there's nothing. They made this too splashable. We splashing like crazy. Coral Dragon, draw a card. I mean, his deck looks really optimized. I really want his deck list. Just from seeing Game 1 and Game 2, this dude's been practicing. Ties of the Brethren. We're not even playing the same game. You're playing Buddy Fight. We playing 10D chess. We're going in. Lethal damage. Holy moly. This is power. This is raw power. Chaos Hunter being main deck to play against the Runicks. So this is again going to be collateral damage from Runicks. Look how much Runick is impacting the meta. People are main decking Chaos Hunter, main decking Eradicator, main decking Cosmic Cyclone. And if you're not a Runick deck, hopefully none of those cards counter your deck. A horrible turn 1 for Branded Despia, not through his own fault. We have Idolock in the game. Idolock is here. Get ready. Albion sending the Retribution from the deck to the graveyard. Draw 1. We're going to Branded Fusion sending Tragedy. Tragedy will be searching, chaining with the Lubellion. Chain 1, discarding the Ido. Tragedy, chain 2. We still have our normal summon. And Chaos Hunter is now here. So what are the benefits of Chaos Hunter versus a Branded Despia deck? Let's see. Let's click on top cards and we'll click on the filter. We'll type in Branded Despia. Then we're going to type in the keyword banish. So you can't banish from the graveyard to protect your monsters. Your Branded in red will still work, actually. Your monsters won't get banished. That actually helps you. Albion will get stopped. You can't Mirror Jade banish if there's a Chaos Hunter, but we could just attack over it as we just did. Goodbye to you. You can't banish Tragedy to grab back your Branded Fusion. I'd say it kind of has a decent impact on Branded Despia, not something that completely destroys it, but stopping their main monster, that's pretty good. Until that main monster just attacks over you. Max C in the draw phase. I will chain special summon to your Max C, so you're actually not going to draw anything. No draw for you. Branded Expulsion, tributing the Mirror Jade, targeting Ido. Ido is now on your field. Now, you tell me, how do you deal with Ido? This is the Ido lock. You cannot summon monsters. That's it. Don't even read the rest. Just, you cannot summon. And in Master Duel, but not in TCG, You cannot tribute set. You can't set monsters either. You can't set, you can't tribute set. So when you're playing against Rongo, at least against Rongo, you could set monsters. Can't set, can't summon, that's it. So if we had a level 5 or level 6 monster, we can't even tribute set. Absolute insanity. And then this is kind of like skipping their turn. It's kind of like what you just saw with Spiral, skip their turn. And we are going to fuse with the Ido in the end phase. During the end phase, Ido is there just to skip his turn. He could have summoned Aluber, he could have searched Branded Fusion. He had plays. He had great plays. He could have even searched Branded in red, maybe done something with Ad Libitum. Absolute insanity. What a scoop. Wow. Disgusting. Pot of D banishing off the top of the deck. Draw 2, Pot of Duality into Card of Demise. Oh my, are we demised? Yes, we are. A lot of people are telling you to not play Demise. It is upsetting them so much. Demise turns you off from special summoning. You also discard your hand during the end phase, but he's still using it. He's just gonna special summon on your turn. Cosmic Cyclone right away, taking out the Runick Fountain. Now, normally if they would activate a card to destroy your field spell, you chain summon Hugin to block. Now what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to preemptively on your turn 1, which you can't do under Duality and the Card of Demise, is you gotta preemptively summon the Moonin. Moonin, only if summoned before the activation of Cosmic Cyclone, can negate the Cosmic Cyclone. When your opponent activates Cosmic Cyclone, negate Cosmic Cyclone, and that would have been the way to win. But that's it. We're just summoning an Edge Imp Chain after that Cosmic Cyclone. Okay. Gary's going to add back another Runick Fountain we had in the graveyard, despite the other one being banished. We're going to Slumber Protect the Gary from the next time it would be destroyed until the end of the next turn. And barely cared. That Cosmic Cyclone did not really shut us down. We're going to Freezing Curse, negate the Edge Imp, banish the top 3 cards of the deck, trigger the Runick Fountain, and we're going to draw 3. Now, for some crazy reason, the Runick Fountain is not a hard once per turn. It is soft, meaning if it's returned back to the hand or we activate another one, we'll be drawing again. For some crazy reason. Rivalry of Warlords could be decent against Branded Despia, locking him into just one monster type. Draw 2 with the Card of Demise. Goodbye to the Pot of D. Didn't even want to set Pot of D to draw 3 because he didn't want to clog up his back row. This is Floodgate Runick. Floodgate Runick, destroying the Gary. Gary's going to pop a card in the field. Did you set, then attack, just so it could get popped? Is that what just happened here? Or that's been there for a while? Yeah, he set, then attacked. You wanted Banishment to be destroyed? What the heck? Okay. Freezing Curse is going to negate the Edge Imp Chain, not really negating anything. We're going to summon a Runick from the extra deck. Hugin is here. That's going to trigger the Runick Fountain to draw up to the amount of Runicks we want to shuffle back in the deck, which will be 3. Draw 3. All these are activatable from the hand during the opponent's turn, thanks to the Runick Fountain. And this is why you need 3 Cosmic Cyclone. One's not enough. You need more. Hugin would protect the Fountain from being destroyed by a Chimera, but some people are saying that you could pop the Hugin and the field spell. I do want that ruling to be figured out soon. I think I'm going to EDO Pro it, which uses OCG rules. Runick Freezing Curse, negating the Edge Imp. Again, 11 cards in the deck, 6 cards in the deck. Draw 1 plus banish 4, triggering the Runick Fountain, return back in the deck. This is a deck out Runick deck. The main win condition is to deck your opponent out, and doing so with Floodgates. There can only be 1 monster type, and you can only control 1 type of monster, and you can only control 1 type of attribute. So this is the Wombo Combo. You're going to be stuck with whatever monster you have on the fields. That's it. That's it. Super toxic. You Duality and Card Demise to draw into your Floodgates, and then you only want to special summon during your opponent's turn. Beat down with Dragostapelia. All these Runick cards are activatable on your opponent's turn. We could summon a Gary to block the Dragostapelia, and then the Gary will pop the Dragostapelia if we want to. There's Gary. Hello, Gary. Returning 3 cards to the graveyard back in the deck. All these will be activatable. Only 5 cards left in the deck. Gary, activate. Wiping out Dragostapelia, mate. He could do so under Skill Drain. That's why a lot of people are also playing Skill Drain. You can't even attempt to summon a Chimera with all of these Floodgates up. Wait, actually you can with the set. Correction. This actually works. But we could chain summon Huggin. If any of these cards we have not activated yet could be used, it will summon Huggin to block the Chimera from popping any of these back row cards. Any of them. This is only pop one. Only pop one. Does he have it? Any of these? Really? All of them were activated this turn, or you just didn't care to summon Huggin? I guess you didn't care, because next turn you just summon Gary. Gary, add back. It's not even a problem. Branded in red. He can't even fuse, though. He's going to destroy the Chimera. You can't summon Chimera for Chimera if there can only be one Chimera on the fields. And then Rivalry makes it so you can't even attempt to summon a non-beast. But he's still popping him anyway. Okay. He's banishing off the top of his deck, though. Just like that. Banishing. How many cards? Where are the banish? It did not happen. The flashing did not destroy, so he did not banish. You have to destroy to banish. You have to perform the first effect in order to get the banish effect. Now, the Smiting Storm could banish one card. The Dispelling cannot be used unless he adds. I guess he's banishing just one card? What are you doing? Banishing one card. Why? He's got a final turn to win this duel through triple Floodgate. Goes to the battle phase, takes out the Huggin. Huggin's going to go back in the extra deck, scooping it up. That is a deck out victory.